Everyone, welcome back to my channel Create with Louise, and today I'm going to be doing a scrapbook layout, a double page, and I'm using a new range from the current Close to My Heart seasonal catalogue, and it's called The Good Life. And the colours in this range are Espresso, French Vanilla, Harbour, Mist, Mocha and Toffee. On this one, it's not a wood grain, but it looks like our ink pads have been swiped down the page. And got the trucks on the zip strip. This one here, I really like this one. It reminds me of corrugated iron, rusty corrugated sheets of iron. And on this one we've got old windmills and metal barrels there, smaller windmill, and it's got some wood grain in the background there. And here's a wood grain, and that's the mist colour in that wood grain. Got a polka dot and a gingham. Now I've got some photos that I thought would go really well with this, that I took at a museum on a short visit away. My brother took us to a little town called Emmaville, and it's a mining town, and his mother's family grew up there. So that's an old fridge, a sign for homemade pies. Wouldn't it be great if they were 25 cents still? A washing machine. So this is a side view of the general store there, and a front view. And inside there's a bakery as well on one of those buildings. So I've also got some stamp sets. So this is the Good Life card making workshop, but I really liked these. They're small, but I thought they would go in nice for embellishments on this page. So I pulled that out. And this is the Good Life scrapbooking. So not sure what I'll use from that, but I'll keep that aside. And I've got these wood grain die cut titles. So if we take it out, we can have a look what titles are on there. We've got the best days, life, enjoy, happy, sweet, every, memories. So it's great because it's got different fonts in it. So, this could be happy days and sweet life, or even every day and not have the S. So there's some choices there. So I'm also going to bring in, and I've got it in one of our 6x8 albums, and this is the new Make It From Your Heart Volume 6. So I've chosen this layout because I've got different sized photos, and it's just got the strips in the background, so I can put my photos in an arrangement that suits the sizes that I have, because I have cut them down to some odd sizes. So I'm going to go off now and do some cutting. These books give you the cutting diagram, so you've got all the sizes, and then you've got a couple of samples. So I'm going to go ahead and do some cutting of these and get prepared. Back soon. I've gone ahead and cut these French vanilla piece out. That's 11.5 by 11.5 inches. And this is the mist cardstock at the back. Now I've gutted that, left an inch all the way around. Now if you haven't gutted your pages before, I'm just going to show you how I do it. So for this one, I just need an inch all the way around. So line it up with an inch along here, and then it's at 11 inches down here. And then I'm going to go up to 1 inch and turn. Line it up at the 1 inch mark. And come down to the 11 inch. And continue that all the way around. This way, I can use that middle piece to mat my photos, saving us money on our cardstock. Okay. And then this is going to get attached. Bring in my Versamat, such a handy tool for lining up. Going to tape runner around the outside edge of this French vanilla cardstock. And start with 1/4 of an inch in and down, and then I do it on that side, and then it lines up really nicely all the way around. Okay, so I started cutting out pieces and choosing papers, and I thought it needed to be broken up with a bit of cardstock between the pattern papers. And the photos some of the photos have some green in it. So I brought in this sage. See, we've got this photo here with this faded green. I mean, that's faded from age, but... And before I cut everything down, I thought I better bring in my rest of my pattern pieces, and I didn't really like all the pieces they didn't really all go together. So I have pulled in some of the papers from the mix-in pack from September to October. So that's what these two pieces are. So that's 1, 2, I think this is as well. That is as well, that's 3 pieces. And I thought that broke up the other patterns that were in the Good Life paper pack. So I'm going to go ahead now and cut all of them down for the 2 sides. I've matted some photos, and some of them are going to be on the sage and some are going to be on the mist, because there's a lot of mist in the background of the buildings, that colour there. So the photo mat is 6 by 4 because I wanted to limit the amount of cardstock I was on. It's easier to cut up when it's just 6 by 4, so I've cut down my photo. So the photo actually ends up being 3 5/8 by 5 5/8. Okay, I will go and get these cut down, and this is the order I'm going to have it in on this side of the layout, the left side, and it's not exactly the same for the right side, so we'll play around with that. So all my pieces are cut, and as regards to the pattern, it just goes one way, then repeats and goes the opposite way on the other page. I put my photos where I think they're going to be. I've taken one out, and this one, because I didn't really want to not include it, it's going to go in a flip flap, and then I can do some journaling underneath there. And there was one thing when I saw it there, I thought, will I ink up the edges? And then I was thinking that it might be nice to distress the edges. So you can use a distressing tool, or you can use your scissors, use them closed. And I just thought it might look nice with the style of photos that I'm scrapbooking today. And then that exposes the white core along there. And I'll just move these. I have to decide whether I'm going to do that down the sides as well, or maybe just around the edges. So I will go off camera and complete all this. You get the idea of what direction I'm going in. And then I thought I might do some stamping on these, some random stamping on the edge of these. So I will think about that as well. So I'm going to use mist ink and these two little stamp sets. They are these milk can and this tub here, and I'm going to random stamp these before I finish distressing the edges. So with random stamping, you want to come off the edges to make it more realistic, like a pattern paper. Turn them so that they're in different directions. Okay, usually best to start with the largest image I've found. Okay, put a little one there. Okay, might add a little bit more to this one. There we go. All right. Okay, there we have it. And then I'll finish the distressing. Okay. Now these pieces have been stuck down, and the measurement for this piece will be 1 1/4 inches down. So 2 square ruler, 1 1/4, makes lining up measuring so easy with a T-square ruler and your Versamat. So I will pop that on there and align these. I'll put it to the side. And the measurement for this is 1 inch. If I turn it over, it hooks on the edge of your Versamat there. So it's 1 inch down and 3/4 of an inch in from the left. Next one is 1 3/4. So I will go along and put all these down, and I'll do that off camera. So you'll also notice that I changed the mats. The photos weren't popping enough, and so I've gone and matted them in Harbour. No worries, I've saved all the other pieces. There was only one bit that I couldn't get the sticky off, but everything can be reused. I've cut and coloured in some of my pieces, so we'll start embellishing. So we're going to have probably a title over here, and then I thought we could have something along here. So we've got maybe something up here and then here and here. Oh, I thought I'd probably do some more journaling there. Maybe I could have it going there. Anyway, so I've done a few of those. And I like it down here where it feels like it's grounded. Maybe some of these down here like that. And I've changed my mind about my title, and I'm going to use, at the time of filming, these were still available, and they're wood grain alphabet die cuts. I've just got to decide on what the title is going to be. So title along there, some embellishments and some more journaling here. I'll just do some strip journaling. So I've decided on my title, and the T square ruler is great for getting it all lined up. I'm not great at eyeballing the levelling of titles. So I think I'm really happy with that. And once I've decided on my journaling, then I'll put some strips there. I hope you've enjoyed this process video today, and try and mix and match papers. Like I used the Good Life and then it didn't all suit. The mix-ins go so well with the Close to My Heart pattern papers. So give it a try, and even just background stamping on some cardstock also helps tie your theme together. Okay, I hope you have a great day. If you're new to my channel, I'd really love it if you subscribed, hit the like button. If you like the content, it really helps to grow my channel. I will place all the details and links in the description below. I hope you have a wonderful crafty day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.